Which are the best holiday watercolour brushes? Now today what I'm going to be doing is testing out 3 different types of brushes. Well, I say types, these are all travel brushes. Something I don't normally use because I don't go outside and paint. I don't paint kind of plein air or anything like that. I like to kind of work in a studio. We've got 3 different makes. We've got Golden Maple, Pan Art, and this one is Tintoretto, so a little one as well, and say all travel brushes. And I want to see how each one of these tend to work and how well they kind of work with the water holding properties, the kind of snap rate as well, and also the way it tends to apply to the paper. Now the first ones I'm going to try out are these D-Ramble ones by Pan Art. I've got a size 8 and a size 4. So I'm going to try the size 4 actually. How do you get in that? Oh yeah, there you go. How do you get into it? Can't even get into the packet to begin with. What am I like? These are, as it says on the back here, exquisite synthetic filament. And it's fabulous paint holding capacity, excellent spring back, and reversible metal cap, travel friendly packaging. Okay, I'll put that to one side. Now let's just take the plastic cover off. Now very often you find that these are really stiff on all brushes that you buy very often, isn't it? And that's because of the fact that you get some like a dissolvable glue, or sometimes even paint binder, kind of bind those together just for transportation really. So give those a rinse out in some clean water, which I'm just doing off camera. So that's nice and clean. I like that. Oh, there you go. And that's the other one there, as you can see. Now I have tried this one out in the past, and you can see it's lost its point on that, and I've just wetted that as well. So there's not much of a point left. So I'm not sure how long these would last to kind of maintain a point. There's a lovely bit of Scarlet Lake here. So I'm going to lower that brush up. Okay, I'm going to roll it and pull away. And see what kind of tip we've got on the end then. It's not too bad, as you can see here. Okay, let's have a go. Trying to get anything on my drawing here. Like I don't want red paint on there, not really. So if I just apply this to the paper, as you can see, it's not doing too bad. Kind of breaking away. Let's pull away instead of pushing. So increase the pressure, come off the pressure, and then you get a nice finish tip on the end. Now depending on how much paint you got within your bristles will depend on how fine that tip will be on the end. So let's try that again. Look. If I tap some paint off, how fine can we go with a size 4? And you can see actually that's not too bad. It's fairly fine, not as fine as I'd like to go. I'd like to go even finer than that. And the final lines really I tend to find is when you've got hardly any paint left on that brush. So let's reload that again. Okay. And we'll do a full loaded brush this time round and see how far it goes. You ready? Here we go. Right. Apply the pressure. Even more pressure. Come off the pressure. Go around. And coming around now, I'm going to go up. Apply the pressure. Coming off the pressure. I want to see how many times we can go up and down on this size 4. Starting to break away now, but still going. So far, the actual water holding properties of this brush are pretty good. I have to say, it's not bad. Really isn't bad, it's still going. Come on, you can do it. And this is when you can get those very fine lines like this. Look, if you just barely touch the paper, go very, very fine. Not very straight, I know. I'm not trying to be straight at this stage. Whoops, just running out now, just about. Oh, there you go. Keep going. And I think we'll call it a day at that. That's just about gone, isn't it? So I've done all that with one load of the brush. And I've noticed as well with this particular one, the actual spring back. So the way it kind of springs back as you let go. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to get paint on my paper here, on my painting, on my drawing. So it springs back really well. So yeah, I have to say for the synthetic sable, I'm quite impressed. I do like to use synthetic brushes, to be honest with you, as well, most of the time. But whilst that's drying, I'm going to switch my brush, So this is a Pan Art one I've been working with, the size 4, series 1111, the D-Ramble. Okay, as I mentioned, it's a travel brush. So I can just go in there. It's nice and small, as you can see. I hope you're enjoying seeing the wash being applied to this parrot using different travel brushes. If you'd like to watch the whole tutorial, it's available in my online school. I'll drop a link in the description down below for you and a card to the top right. Golden Maple brushes. Now, these are quite a budget line as well. They're not too expensive to buy. I think for a set of 3, they're probably around £18 for these travel brushes. And the case, it does smell leather, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's faux leather or anything like that, but it does smell of leather. So 3 different sizes. We've got a 4, an 8 and a 12. Is obviously the 4 we'll be testing out. I've just wetted that one down. As you can see, it's changed colour a little bit. Just so I've got rid of the kind of adhesive which is on the bristles to keep them in transit. That's all it's for, as I said. So we'll try that one out first of all. Now that's actually quite short, isn't it, that one? Compare that one to the Pan Art brush, which is this one here. So when you hold this one, it's very light. You can't really tell it's even in your hand. It's so light. This one's got a little bit more weight to it. It's got a longer handle, obviously, because the way that the brush goes together. So a much longer handle to hold on to. This one I prefer for the length of the brush, or the length of the handle compared to this one. So I've got fair sized hands I have, you know. So we'll see how well it performs, shall we? So first of all, let's get some lovely phthalo blue there. All right, I'll load that one up. Just drag it away. Just do the basic test first of all and see how well it springs back on the paper. Okay, so applying the pressure, coming off the pressure, and going to come away. And it springs back really nicely, as you can see. So you can really get some kind of nice kind of effects. Imagine doing petals and leaves and stuff like that with something like this. So start off fine, apply the pressure, and come away to get a nice fine point like so. Just about, I know, nearly fine. Now let's see how long a fully loaded brush will last. I don't think these bristles are quite as full as the ones on the Pan Art. I really don't think they are, but we'll find out in a minute. We'll see. You ready? Fully loaded brush. We'll try and do the same kind of test without using too much paint. So I'm going to apply the pressure, come off the pressure, apply the pressure, come off the pressure, turn around. That way, Paul. Okay, come off the pressure, apply, come off, press on, come off. It's like some exercise, isn't it? There you go. Keep going. It's going, you know, it's going really well. It's starting to lose its kind of vibrancy now, as you can see. Keep going. But it's still going. It's still going. And I think probably at that, we'll probably call it a day. So you can see, even at that stage, you can still get some details off that. Even those very fine lines as well. Look how fine you can go with this brush. I must admit, I'm very impressed with this one. I just prefer it to be a little bit longer on the handle, to be honest with you. Especially when you've got large hands. So it's just easier to hold for me. So I'm very impressed with this one. It holds a very good point. It's got a good snap on it. And actually holds quite a lot of paint, which is very impressive, actually, I must admit. Okay, next one. This is going to be the Tintoretto Series 1337. And it's obviously made in Italy. It's got it there. Look, it tells me all about that. Size 2. I haven't got a size 4, so I'll have to use a size 2 instead. Look how tapered those bristles are on the end there. And you compare that to something like the one I've just used, there's much more of a taper on the Tintoretto than there is on the Golden Maple, or even, there you go, the Pan Art one as well. Look at that. What a difference that is. Now, the weight of it feels quite reasonable, actually. It's nice weight in your hand there. It's not too bulky either, not too chunky between your fingers there. Because I'm used to using a very fine, thin brush, which is basically my size 00, that one there, lot. So even though this is really nice and thin, this one feels quite nice, I must admit. However, you know, you've got this golden wire holding on this piece of plastic here, lot. The only thing with that one is that I believe, oh yeah, see them bits of gold wire there do catch your finger, so you must hold it above that area. Initially, when I first looked at one of these on the internet before I bought this one, you thought, well, maybe that's just a means of just transportation on there, but I don't think it is. I think it's meant to be like that. I would have thought then they would have put a little bit of binder around there just to stop you catching your fingers on them. Don't know, maybe it's just me. But you can see they look pretty sharp, actually. They really do. So as long as you hold the brush further up the handle, you'll be fine with one of these. Now then, colour-wise, let's give this one a test, shall we? I'm going to use a little bit of mauve. Okay, what you got there? Get some card again. Here we go. Rinse that brush out first of all before you start, just to make sure you get rid of any glue within those bristles for transportation again. And this is made out of synthetic squirrel fibre, this particular one, so we can just see how well it works. Okay, here we go, ready for this? Right, start off there. So I'm going to apply the pressure gently again. Apply the pressure, keep applying, keep going, and then ease off that pressure as I pull away. A bit broken up there, but that's okay. Try one more time. Applying the pressure, still fully loaded brush this, as you know. Then easing off that pressure as I pull away. But you can see how fine that tip is on here, look. This is a really nice brush, I must admit. What about the spring back rate? Does it spring back quite quickly? Yeah, you can see the way, if I do it sideways so you can see it, look. The way them bristles just kind of snap back again, straight to a lovely point afterwards when it releases from that paper. Okay, let's do one more test, and you know what that one is. How long will it last? Fully load it. And remember that this is a size 2, not a size 4. So we'll see. I might run out of paper here, I think. So I'm going to start off fine and start to apply the pressure. Come off that pressure, apply and come off. Apply, turn the corner, turn my hand around a minute. And we'll see how long this keeps going for. Okay, still going. So the water holding properties of this one are obviously quite good. So there you go. As you can see, it's getting a bit broken now. Nearly there. Can I keep going? A bit more paint there. Keep going. I am surprised how well this has lasted, actually. I'm going to go around the side now. Look. And that's because when you look at this brush, it's got a very large belly within that brush as well, hasn't it? I know the feeling, I must admit. It's got a very large belly, but a very fine tip. And that is a lovely brush to use. Now, currently these are around £13 to buy one of these, and this is at size 2. And to be honest with you, apart from the gold thread on there, which I'm still not happy about, that's actually quite a nice brush, you know. Snap rate, as I said, comes back to more or less a point, but you can just see now, if I just put it over there, look, you can see that's a little bit curved, so you can push it nice and straight, but that's nothing, is it? Now, if you are interested in any of these brushes, I'll pop a link in the description down below. And if you'd like to find out more about pen and wash techniques, have a look to the video to the right. I'll see you there.